In today's mental health check, as children, a lot of us learn to play side by side with others without actually playing together. It's an idea that's called parallel play, and many people are now taking this concept, Kate, into adulthood.
Yeah, in fact, a recent article from Oprah Daily caught our attention. It asks the question, why is there something so deliciously relaxing about sitting in the same room as a friend or a partner and reading different books without saying a word to each other? I've totally done that. Joining us now, like every night, joining us now is psychotherapist Robi Ludwig. She's also a podcast host of The Pivot with Robi Ludwig. It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
So we're not really talking about play with adults, but it's that concept of parallel, doing something where you're each doing your solo thing,
Yes.
but you're sitting next to each other. Is that it?
Yeah, so it's basically being in the same room, and each person is doing their own thing, reading a book, watching TV, maybe even scrolling, and there's this sense of comfort. You don't need to talk, and it creates a sense of intimacy just being in the room without needing to talk.
With kids, it's like one's playing Legos, the other one's playing trains, and they're just getting
Right.
along nicely together. So for adults, do you recommend trying this for adults, and what are the benefits?
Well, I think it's great because in some ways it shows a shared intimacy, and you can be curious about asking your partner what they're doing. It shows a level of trust and sparks creativity, and it can counter burnout from people feeling like they need to be performative. So it does require a level of knowingness. It's also showing up and saying, I'm being me in the presence of you, and you could be you in the presence of me.
Yeah, but I imagine it's like not something you should do every single day all the time. Like you do at some point need to talk to your partner, right?
Yes, absolutely. So it should be balanced. If it's taken to an extreme extent, it can create a sense of superficiality and avoidance. But it's good to mix it up. Of course, we want to have intimate time of talking with our partner and walking with our partner and sharing stories that we want
Doing
to
the same
share.
thing together.
Absolutely.
Or with friends,
It should be
or your
mixed
sister,
up.
right? Or friends or sister or somebody else, not necessarily just partners. So
Absolutely.
for those watching right now and wondering how they should do this or what to do to start, what do you suggest?
So you can name it and say, I'd like to parallel play or exist with you while you're doing what you want to do.
Laugh his head off.
I know. I feel like I do this all the time,
Can we
too.
parallel play? Who are you and what have you done with Kate?
It sounds sexy, right? And it means don't
That's a
talk
whole
to
other
me.
conversation.
Don't talk to me. But you could say, let's parallel play where you do your thing, read the newspaper while I'm reading a book, or you cook and I'm scrolling, whatever the case may be. But the key is being in the same room, not the same house. So it's sharing that space together. It decreases loneliness as well.
How do you balance sort of the quiet parallel play with the active engagement? You can't do all one or all the other.
So you can talk during parallel play. You could say, hey, what are you reading over there? Anything good, anything interesting? What are you cooking? So you ask with curiosity, and maybe you'll learn something or share something new with your partner they did not know before.
Any like hobbies that you might suggest or activities that you might suggest?
It's so funny. When I was reading it, it was like knitting, watching a movie. It really can be anything that you like, anything that strikes your interest. Maybe it's artwork. Think of something that means something to you that you can do in the presence of a friend, a partner, whatever the case may be.
I did recently, one of my kids had like parent weekend at school, and we all did this art, like a painting next to each other. And it was really cool.
It's also nice if you're thinking as well as just like each of you reading a different book at the same time quietly or something like that, I think it's a nice way to unplug a little bit from just the busy.
We live in a hyper world, so this is a nice time to say we can be quiet and share creativity together.
Robi Ludwig, thank you so much.
Thank you.
There is much more news ahead.
You're watching NBC News Daily.